Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. The Ethereum chart has now reached previous swing lows from September 2023. It's quite crazy because Ethereum is now really at prices of September 23. I think this is when Bitcoin was around, I don't know, 30K or something. Yeah, we can briefly double check that. September 23, oops, 1 second. Yeah, it was indeed down there around 25 to 30K, 25K. So isn't that crazy? I mean, that is what we see on the ETH BTC chart, which we've been tracking throughout the cycle. And Ethereum has, yeah, it could still be in a fourth wave, but again, this is a very deep wave 4, and it's becoming unlikely that it's still a wave 4. It could also be a B wave. Either way, the trend is down. It doesn't matter so much what the label is here. It's all valid still as a wave 4, as a B wave. We could even be in the C wave down in the blue scenario. The trend is down. Very important. We have some very clearly defined support levels where we can pay attention to see if the market can turn around. So far, not the case. Local trend is down, and actually on the smaller time frame, the price has already reached my downside targets for this move, as explained in the previous video earlier today. However, the microstructure still suggests we should see lower prices. So let's talk about the smaller time frame count. And here you can see that the market already reached the blue target zone I communicated in the previous video. So targets were reached directly in a very direct fashion. This does definitely look like a third wave down. And it does look like capitulation here, but it doesn't look finished yet. So all we can do at this stage is to highlight further downside is likely still to come. And I can adjust the resistance, which is now defined between 1,660 and 1,690. And I will have to adjust it down together with the price so that we can just continue to track it down. So if you, for example, are short, then any break above 1,692 would suggest that a more substantial low might have formed. For now, just purely looking at the microstructure, looks like this could be a third of a third wave to the downside. We might see another 4-5 pattern, maybe another 4-5 pattern. So I would not be surprised if we reach this lower support area, which I actually called weak support, between 1,430 and $1,250. So anyway, this drop should not surprise anyone, but obviously it's going down very fast again, and we are also in the target area already. So once we reach targets, typically time to take a step back, take a look at the price chart, and evaluate, okay, have we bottomed? And now that we've reached these downside targets, obviously, yeah, we could have, but it doesn't look finished visually. It needs at least, I would say, another 4-5 pattern. So that's what we're going to track over the coming days. I mentioned in the Bitcoin video already that what we just now see in crypto might just be catching up with what the Nasdaq did on Friday, so that they can basically rally together in a small relief rally in one of these wave 4s together. So it's just an assumption. I mean, on the Nasdaq, I covered that on the More Trading Online channel. The channel is linked in the description. I covered, I think it was on Friday, that we should see early in the week a bounce in an internal wave 4 before we get further downside. Yeah. So the trend is still down locally. What can I say? Resistance is clearly defined, but on the micro level, the situation is again developing very rapidly. Very, very rapidly. So I think we just have to stay very close to the micro action, yeah? And I will adjust resistance along the way. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.